Okay, guys, the next one is to keep strengthening the latissimus dorsi right here. So in the previous one, I showed you the swinging and the passive hangs, which are still probably one of the best ones that you can do to strengthen that muscle and facilitate it in such a way that you can use it in running. But sometimes I realize you don't have access to a pull-up bar or a way to swing. So this is another really good one, a really good way to strengthen up that muscle and just to even feel how much you need it to be able to do the act of running, because I know a lot of times it seems strange that we would use our latissimus dorsi to run, but it really is in there. So this one's going to be on hands and knees. So I'll have you just come on to your hands and knees, and you want your legs together, just like we've been doing. Big toes touch, heels slightly apart. Now, if you want, you can put the top of the foot down, or you can tuck the toe. Just go with what feels the best in your foot right now. And the arms need to come forward more than underneath your shoulder. So if you're here, this one is not quite as obvious for using that latissimus dorsi as it is if you come out a little bit. And if you think about it, it's because we're putting it a little bit on stretch. And so when it comes back, that's when it goes into work. So we get it out here. It's a little bit of eccentric contraction already set up. So I've got a hip hinge. So I've either dropped my pubic bone or I've thought of pushing my hip pockets back a little bit, inner thighs pressing together. And I'm going to let my right hand weight bear, and I'm going to put my right leg back. I'm just going to slide it back, and I'm going to stay on the big toe for right now, just to get into the setup. And I'm going to take my left hand and just make sure I'm level. So you should feel the abdominals working. If you feel like you're not level, you can take your hands in that hip pocket and kind of push it up a little bit, like you're going to push into the hip pocket. It will level the hips. So if you're here, we're not going to get what we need. We need to have level hips. And I find that if you just slide the foot back, a lot of times that's enough to kind of keep you level. And then once you're there, you're going to take your left hand and you can just bring it out to the front. So you already should feel like you're having to support yourself with this part of your body. And then once you have that, if you want to build on it, the foot can lift. And you're welcome to just float it, bring it back down, and bring it back down. So how it translates into running is that whenever you start to bring the right leg through, that right lat helps you pull that leg through. So you'll notice right away which side isn't as strong as the other side. And this is my side that always needs to be improved. So I can always feel this one's a little bit less balanced. So I do this often just to keep that strength in there. And then you can bring the other hand down, that left hand down, slide it in, and switch to the other side. So you'll slide the leg out first. I'm going to take your right hand, just make sure that you're level, and this side always stays more level than the other side. And then the arm can come up. If you wish, you can float the leg, and then bring it down, and slide it back in. So play with those exercises this week. And like I say, I'm just trying to find different ways that you can start to feel these muscles. We will eventually graduate to standing, but a lot of times the floor will give you so much information that you don't even realize the imbalances until you're on the floor and you're doing these really slow exercises, the places that you don't have a lot of control. So play with those. Let me know how it goes, and if you need more information from me, by all means let me know. I know sometimes trying to do it through online instead of me being able to work with you in person. So I just need your feedback so I can always film something else if you need more information. I hope you guys have a great day. Bye-bye.